everyone. So for today, together with my group mates, we will be discussing or talking about the cooperative learning. So we ask you to pay attention because we will begin our discussion. So before we start our proper discussion, let me ask you one question. What is cooperative learning? Very good. So I can say that all of you have an idea if what is cooperative learning. But please let me and my groupmates give you more information about the cooperative learning. So let's begin. Cooperative learning. This is an instructional method in which students work in a small group to accomplish a common learning goal. They can discover new concepts together and help each other with the guidance of the teacher. Robert E. Slavin, a major proponent of cooperative learning, advocates the practice of cooperative learning in order to address the inconsistency between the obvious importance of cooperation to adult success and the school's competitive and individualistic academic system. Cooperative learning is deemed highly desirable because of its tendency to reduce peer competition and isolation, and to promote academic achievement and positive interrelationships. There are three necessary things that we need to consider in creating a cooperative learning environment. First, students need to feel safe but also challenged. Second, groups needs to be small enough that everyone can contribute. Third, the tasks students work together on must be clearly defined. Research shows that cooperative learning helps to produce higher achievement, increased retention, more positive relationship in a wider circle of friends, greater intrinsic motivation, higher self-esteem, greater social support, more on-task behavior, better attitude towards teachers, better attitude towards the school. There are five basic elements of cooperative learning. We have positive interdependence, individual and group accountability, interpersonal and small group skills, face to face promotive interaction, and the group processing.
There are three types of cooperative learning. First type of cooperative learning is formal cooperative learning. This is structured, facilitated, and monitored by the educators over the time and is used to achieve group goals in task work. Any course material or assignment can be adapted to this type of learning, and group can vary from 2 to 6 people with discussions lasting from a few minutes up to a period. Types of formal cooperative learning strategies include jigsaw, assignment that involve group problem solving and decision making, laboratory or experiment assignments, and peer review work. Having experience and developing skill with this type of learning often facilitates informal and based learning. The second type of cooperative learning is informal cooperative learning. This incorporates group learning with passive teaching by drawing attention to material through small groups throughout the lesson or by discussion at the end of a lesson, and typically involves group of two. These groups are often temporary and can change from lesson to lesson. Very much unlike to formal learning where two students may be lab partners throughout the entire semester, contributing to one another's knowledge of science. Discussions have typically four components that includes first, formulating a response to questions asked by the educator. Second, sharing responses to the questions asked with a partner. Third one, listening to a partner's responses to the same question. And the fourth one is creating a well-developed answers. This type of learning enables the student to process, consolidate, and retain more information learned. The third type of cooperative learning is the group-based cooperative learning. Peer groups gather together over the long term to develop and contribute to one another's knowledge, mastery on a topic by regularly discussing materials, encouraging one another, and supporting the academic and personal success of a group member. Base group learning is effective for learning complex subject matter over the course or semester and establishes caring, supportive peer relationships, which in turn motivates and strengthens the student's commitment to the group's education while increasing self-esteem and self-worth. This is effective both for individual learning and as well as for social support.
The benefits of cooperative learning to students and also to teachers. Students help each other classify concepts and also problem-solving approaches. Confidence is built through oral presentations and also written discussions. Critical thinking is developed. Appreciation of and also respect for others' way of thinking. Positive attitudes towards mathematics and the math classrooms are promoted. The benefits of cooperative learning to teachers. This is student-centered classroom in which students are more accountable for their own learning. Teachers can listen to students' discussions and can assess their understanding. Less paperwork for teachers. Appreciation and use of diverse students' academic strength and also their learning modalities. Students can be able to explain concepts in their own words. Learning is not solely relied to teachers' lectures only.
Cooperative learning strategies to use in the classroom. There are so many best practice strategies to consider when using the cooperative learning approach in the classroom. Several strategies for teachers to use that involve cooperative or group learning include pair share, small groups or quads, and mixed skill groupings. One common strategy that teachers use is called pair share. This can be easily adapted into most classrooms by asking students to collaborate with an elbow partner or person close by. Students can discuss a question or topic and then share with the whole class. Teachers often refer to this strategy as think, pair, share. Teachers who plan cooperative lessons often use small groups or quads, groups of 4. Students are assigned roles within the group so that they can divide and conquer the learning tasks at hand. Like for example, the reporter is responsible for sharing out new learnings of the task. Often quads are divided into mixed skill groups. This can help students who struggle to have higher level mix with lower level students so that peer learning and coaching is incorporated. All mentioned techniques require planning and coordination on the part of the teacher. When used in combination with individual learning assignments, cooperative learning can enhance classroom instructions and make learning more social and fun for students.
According to Bob Proctor, cooperation is always more powerful than competition. That's all. Thank you, and may God bless us all.